Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending of where you are watching in this moment in time. Today I'm making a video about boundaries. I'm not going to go very deep into it, but this is a subject that I feel absolutely passionate about. It has changed my life since I was able to start setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. Um, and that's why I have decided to do a free webinar on boundaries. I haven't yet decided on the date. So if it's something that you would like to participate, let me know, drop a comment below, or just send me a private message so I know that you would like to take part in be on the list of the participants. And the thing with boundaries, and again, I have always heard about it, but I never knew. First, I didn't know how to set boundaries. That was my own personal journey. And I was always afraid of setting boundaries because I was afraid that people were not going to like me, people were not going to love me. I was going to be kicked out of the group of my community, my circle, because of the boundaries. And the thing is that boundaries is knowing what is okay for you and what is not. Boundaries have to do everything with integrity, with you standing for what is true for you. And that is, I invite you to do this exercise and to really go within and set what is okay for you and what is not. What are my goes and my no-goes, and why I show up for, and for what I'm most definitely not showing up for. We need to have clear boundaries, and we need to know and to have clear boundaries in order to communicate them. And also another thing with boundaries, and we need to be consistent. They need to have consistency. We cannot have boundaries for this friend, but then for another friend a different boundary, and this is because then we're not sending a clear message. So to go within and to find out that what is okay for you and what is not. And boundaries are, it's for me, as I have found, is that if they're placed from a place of compassion and love, they don't push people away at all. They don't. And if anything, people have more clarity. And my fear with boundaries, I said it was my fear that people were not going to like me so much if I would set boundaries. So I would speak up my truth, what I really felt like, what I really believe, what I really thought about. They were like not gonna like me, or they were not gonna love me. And the fact is that every time that I did that, in order to please the other person, I started liking myself a little bit less, because I was honoring another people instead of me. I was not being loyal to me, to my beliefs, to my truth, to my feelings, to my wants, to my this is what I show up for, and this is what I don't show up for. So yeah, I invite you to do that exercise, to have clarity, because sometimes we feel that we're very clear about things, and until the moment that we truly sit there and said, okay, let's do this, and we're totally mindful of it, we sit and we really put the effort in, and we sit down and we say, okay, what are my boundaries? What is okay for me and what is not? Sometimes we don't even know what our boundaries are. Sometimes we don't even know what is okay and what is not. And it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece in life, and it's a masterpiece on self-love. It's a masterpiece on your journey in this beautiful lifetime that we get to experience. Yeah, I'm so grateful for boundaries. I'm so grateful that I keep practicing them, to put setting boundaries in place from a place of love. Because boundaries are keeping me safe. Boundaries keep me in the most authentic, vulnerable, absolutely authentic expression of myself. And it cannot be a better expression of me than that my own most utterly true Isa. And it's the same for you. So I hope you take my invitation and you go inwards and you find out about what are your boundaries, what is okay for you, what is not. And if you have any questions, anything that you would like me to talk about in this webinar, that I will be talking about what are boundaries, why are boundaries good for, how to place healthy boundaries, what type of boundaries there are. I will be talking like a lot of different points in this subject. But if it's something in particular that you would like me to talk about, please let me know. Again, drop a comment below and I'll be more than happy to add that into the webinar, okay? I will let you know as soon as I have the date, but as I said, drop a comment, let me know if you're interested, and I will contact you. Thank you so much. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm looking forward to have you in the seminar and in the webinar of boundaries. Have a beautiful day.